Don't listen. I beg you, sing this song. Anything coming through the It's not too late. Who wants to do the camera?
Can you see on a river beauty in heaven by the sea? Every reed, you are my forever. It's like you know it's so big over we are like I just gotta walk and take a little I just go like
that makes sense. Hello. Aloha, everyone. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. We are awake now. It's Sunday, February 9th, 2025, at Newcott Center of Providence. We welcome all of you. Thank you for coming. And a double thank you on today. We're going to do things a little differently today. We're going to do a compressed mini service, and we're going to be recognizing our new members. So we're going to start again with something just a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be reading the Science of Mind reading for today. It's such a beautiful one. And then maybe when we get done, we'll close our eyes and use that as a silent meditation. We'll just do this for a short period of time. I'll deem you back in when we're ready to come back into this world of consciousness. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for all the people tuning in on our live stream. We're so glad and happy for all of you and appreciative of all of you. So today, the reading from the Science of Mind. I noticed that it's now saying radical interconnection. I don't think it used to say that. It is quite possible that there will come such a sense of personal wholeness that you will find it difficult to want anything. The self is united with all selves, but it is always an individual and a unique self. And that's from Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. Having a radical shift in consciousness brings us to awareness that we are all connected energetically and physically. Today, we dedicate ourselves to living from a United States state of United States, singular, of consciousness. Conscious that we are united in the one power, one presence, in one life. It is in this united state of consciousness that we get to see people as they truly are. We not only see them as they truly are, we also accept them as they are. No matter what, people are on their own path, taking that path at their own pace. What you and I are called to do is to see them as their most divine and brilliant selves. Every experience we have offers an opportunity to love, forgive, and accept. Every experience is an opportunity to see life from a united state of consciousness. In other words, every experience is an opportunity to express the divine. A whole new way. Seeing life in this way allows us to live from a united state of consciousness. Remember, we are all in this together, for there is only one life. Let's live this life in a grand way. Here's the affirmation. I live, move, and have my being in the divine. I allow the divine to live, move, and have its being in and as me. Okay, I live, move, and have my being in the divine.
I live, move, and have my being in the divine.
I allow the divine to live,
I allow the divine to live,
to move, and have its being in, and have its being in, and as me.
as me,
And so is it.
and so is it.
So let's just close our eyes, and if you choose to, maybe just meditate on that oneness, that united state, which really is how we started as United States. So let's just go into that, breathe deeply, let everything go, anything you care with. We're surrounded by love and light, with each other, with support, with the divine. Let's just go into that for a few moments. Please bring your awareness back into the space. Gosh, I always feel like such a beauty doing that, because you guys, if you haven't facilitated, one of the biggest bonuses of doing that is to sit here and look honest honestly and truly, to look at all of you with your eyes closed, it's like looking at angelic beings. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing thing. Okay, so again, good morning to everyone. Thanks for the great turnout, and I hope that you all can stay for our annual meeting later on. But I'll go over that in a moment. So today's mini service, it's compressed. It's 3 parts. We have the mini service, we have the annual meeting at 11, and then we have our luncheon, thanks to Shana, wherever Shana is. Thank you, Shana. She's done a lot of work and prep for us, so we can just go back there and socialize and eat and regather for our conclusion. So we're going to try to do our best to start the annual meeting at 11, and maybe we'll even be early. That would be a new thing. Honestly, I think this is one of the best turnouts for our annual meeting. I think the food probably got to be. So we're still going to have you guys answer a question, and so I just want you to be a little brief. You can include maybe 2 at the most, 3 things, but think about what you would like to say here. We are going to record this. We can go back to the recording, and we're going to take down your comments at that point. Not now, but when we replay this, the comments, and we're going to use them to see how we can use them and incorporate them. So here's the question. What is something you like seeing here at your thought? When you come, maybe every week, maybe once a month, maybe occasionally, maybe only sometimes. Or what is it that you would like to see here at New Thought? Anything that comes to mind? Maybe an improvement, maybe something new? Whatever you would like to share. We're open for suggestions and ideas, and also reinforcement of the things that you do like. So maybe just 2 or 3 items. Pasha looks very ready to go, so I think I'm going to start with her, and then she can give us an idea of how that might be.
So my name is Pasha, and I would like to see more young children and their parents. That's just what I was going to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Put the mic to your mouth.
And who are you?
Can't hear you.
Okay.
Hello. Thank you. Say your name.
I like it's already happening. It's a beautiful place where people who are new to the area or new to the island sort of find a landing place where they meet people who've lived here longer than they have. And I really like that this exists over there. Thank you.
In your name.
My name is Elisha Leolani.
My name is Anna, and a couple of things I would like to see would maybe be name tags. I don't know if we've done this before. It seems like maybe we have, but I think a special name tag for a visitor would be really cool, like the yellow one with little rhinestones around the edge.
I want
So we
rhinestones.
can all make an effort to greet that person or persons. The other thing that I like to see, and it's very rare, and I've done it a couple of times, is a little flower or leaf mandala on the floor. I enjoy the greenery, and these gorgeous flowers are just making my heart go, woo.
I feel that way about the boots.
There you go.
First time here, just enjoying meeting everybody. Great experience. Wouldn't change anything.
Hello, hi, good morning. This is Jamie.
We have names, please.
Yeah.
I mean, you did, but
Yeah.
those three did it.
Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, I look forward to coming Sunday and seeing all the members here. Just really lights me up. It's what I call my island Ohana, because I did come with no one here that was family. I didn't have family or friends, and it seems to be like a nexus of connections, meeting people. And someone here was, I guess, was just sharing, like, I just got here 3 days ago, and I'm like, this is the perfect place to land. Thank you.
I'm Palmer. I love the sense of community here. And if I could change a couple of things, I would double the number of people that come and get a new paint job.
Amen.
I'm Shada. There's really a core group of people that are behind the scenes making this place run. And I'd like to see more people join that.
I'm Margie, and I really appreciate all that we have here, especially the speakers.
I'm Jan. I love being here and learning everybody's names just through the mic, but I'm an introvert, so I prefer not to speak too much. And I'll pass the mic.
Good morning, my name is Reagan, and I think I just want to thank all the people who are those folks behind the scenes that make it happen here every week. I really appreciate it.
I'm Kathy, and I love New Thought because I was brought up Catholic. I'm married to a Jewish man. There's my best friend is a Buddhist. I have Hindu friends, and to see New Thought, to see it's about love, isn't it? And being connected, and this is just a perfect place for it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. No, this is an addition. Because I so enjoy looking at this flower basket in front. It makes me aware. What I would really like to see is just fresh flowers, living flowers, much rather than a bunch of nice looking artificial ones. So
Nobody's
I
stopping you
welcome
to bring.
fresh flowers.
My name is Leah. Good morning and aloha to everyone. What I love about this location and is the people. It's because us, the community, the people, create the love that we share. And when I landed on the island, I almost knew nobody. And all of you here are my island, Ohana, my spiritual place I can come almost every Sunday and be with and enter into divine places with others, because we are not alone. We are all one. I would love to see, I think the name tags is a great idea, because a lot of us know faces and maybe not every name. So maybe not just for visitors, but a basket of name tags for everybody, and visitors can add to that when they're here. And the other thing I think is sweet at my previous spiritual center is the first Sunday of the month, everyone saying happy birthday to all the people that have the birthday on that month, and they get to stand up and be acknowledged. And I think in human nature, acknowledgement, mutual respect, appreciation for each other, and love, of course, is so important, and that little spark is sweet. And then one more thought is, I love when musicians come and there's one or two songs that's possibly a sing-along. The singing brings such joy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Aloha, everyone. My name is Theo. And I'm new to the circle, and I feel more welcome every time I come. And thank you for that. One thing that I would like to see is actually a youth outreach for teenagers, so that those that are coming into this consciousness can be taught what we already know to enrich their lives in something that's non-dogmatic and actually brings them closer to God. I think that's one of the most important things that I see in this world right now. So many are searching and without a lot of answers. As well as I would like to see Hawaiian huna being potentially brought in, so that we have a connection with those who came before us and the ancestors, and have teachings within that. And thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate them all.
Next week.
Hi, I'm Tama, and I grew up on an island, Little Vashon Island, between Seattle and Tacoma. It was 3 miles wide, 11 miles long. We didn't leave the island. I mean, seriously, I didn't leave the island for any reason. My mom was terrified of what everything were. So it's wonderful. We can all be friends. I don't know who you are, but it's I don't have to be terrified. To me, being around people is really, really helpful. I sometimes don't need to say a lot, but just to see people moving around and eye contact, sometimes that means so much. I appreciate y'all.
I'm Rosalia, relatively new to this community, but from the first time I stepped through this onto the lanai, I felt at home, and I'm so grateful for you all. A blessing to be here. Hawaii was never on my bucket list, but the island seems to want me to stay. And I'm very grateful to have found this community. As far as changing things, we can always grow and evolve. I think there's a lot of possibilities for that. I would love to see more children, younger youth coming, and I'd love to see more new people. I'm always bringing somebody new here and stepping out of the fear of rejection and just letting them know that they're welcomed here, and this is a new way of living, a new way of thinking, that the island is calling us all together. And I'm ever so grateful.
Aloha, good morning. My name's Eddie, and I just feel very fortunate that we found this place, and fortunate of all the people that are behind it, behind the scenes working. I do love that we're outdoors. I love to sit here and hear the roosters and the bell from down the church and the traffic and trees crashing to the ground. And so that's a blessing. That's really wonderful. The one thing I'd like to see, and it's kind of a silly thing coming from religious science of the mind, is I miss kind of some traditional songs like the peace song, and I miss We Are One, and was wondering if we could integrate those songs in rotation, maybe in the morning, or kind of mingle them in with our songs.
Aloha, I'm Marcus, and I just want to thank the people that go above and beyond, because not all of us can do that. And I too agree with the name tags for everybody's situation. I like the idea to just make one up for everybody that we can just pin on or whatever during the service to help us connect more, even more with our community. And I'm very grateful to be here and to see everybody when we arrive. Aloha.
Hi, I'm Patty, and I just enjoy being here, and I love the people.
Good morning, I'm Cindy, and I appreciate the variety of presenters that we have, different one each week. I also would like to echo the sentiments that I've already heard this morning about engaging more youth, and a paint job would be nice. And yeah, as far as the youth, maybe a little more outreach, but I don't know what that would look like.
You guys are great. If we're gonna start at 11, I'm really sorry, but we need to get it a little bit, move it along a little bit faster. I hate doing that because it's such a beautiful exercise. But we need to, if we can be a little bit more precise and a little shorter, that would be great. Condor.
I'm Condor. I come in for a landing on Sunday. This is a place of refuge, to exchange spiritual understanding with like-minded people that are already on the path.
Yay, Condor. That is the quickest Condor.
Who's next?
Gene.
I'm Jean. We're so blessed. This is an amazing group. And I would like us to sing, There Is Only One. I used to sing that peace song. I really enjoyed that. And just that we just keep growing and loving. And that's all I've got.
I'm Charlie, and I appreciate everything just as it is.
Sorry.
Kaimana, I love all of you being here. I will say that this is part of my dream, right? That you're all here because we envisioned like a year ago, like, oh, let's grow. And it feels like we're growing. It feels like things are getting better. And that's really one of my mantras. I love the speakers. I love the music. I love everything about this place. So, mahalo.
I'm Pomaikai, ditto. This place has been really special ever since we found it. And it was a gift offered through a lady named Lynn Wind, and who had a massage school here. And this used to be the Massage Lanai, where you could come and get massages. So she set up the vibe for us out here, and we're just continuing it. So we were fortunate enough to be able to purchase this from her and use it now. And I love a lot of things about New Thought. What I'd like to see, I like the name tag idea, visual. So you can tell me your name, but you need to tell me 4 or 5 times and I need to picture it in my brain. If you have a name tag on, I get it right away and I don't forget. I want to see these sliding glass doors here repaired in such a manner that they work easily, effortlessly, and they're safe without sticks in the tracks. And they're really heavy. That's one thing I'd like to see. There's a lot of things. I want to see a wish list. I want to see everyone have input, be able to input what they wish for New Thought. The things like the door, like matching the keys all around so they all work. And I spent like 10 minutes trying to get the front door open the other day. It was horrible. I actually thought I wasn't going to get in. So just little things like that, but a wish list. And I know Christmas is over, but hey, we'll start from this, now. Yeah, so there's just, and the wish too for more children, young families, and a youth program, excellent. And it's available, we just need somebody to say, I'll do it. So.
Hi, my name is Faye.
our youth program.
What do you like?
I like hot chocolate. And food.
Hi. Oh, Viboda. My name is Viboda, and I like to see old friends and new friends.
I'm Karen, and I just love coming here and seeing all the beautiful people that are here.
I'm Barca, and this is a great place to meet new people when I came here 15 months ago or so. And this is Fluff, and I like that our faithful keiki that come, and it'd be nice if we had more keiki here. And I like Elaine Bittis's idea of name tags, even though it didn't go over so good in New York. I hope it would go better here. And I don't mind the paint job. I guess I'm on the scruffy side.
I'm Terry. I really enjoy the sense of community and the music and the inspiration, mostly from the speakers.
Good morning. My name is Jim. I'm new. This is my third visit here. I'm drawn here because of the loving and supportive energy that I feel here, and because of the hugs. And if I'd like to see any changes, I'd like to see more hugs.
Hi, I'm Soul, and I agree the fellowship and the acceptance here is unmatched. And I'm Chris. Sometimes I go by Christina. And I loved what Kaimana said. I so appreciate New Thought. I have nothing to add. I want to ditto name tags and more families in Keiki. Thank you.
I'm Stephen, and I appreciate the just welcome acceptance that we all get and give at New Thought. It's such an opportunity here to give, either just being nice or participating and helping to run the show now and then. And I'm grateful that it does seem to be getting even better. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Martha. I'm really grateful to all the people who keep this operation going because I know it's not a small thing to do. So thank you. There are several things I would like to see. I would like to see that wall painted purple. I've been fantasizing about that house for a long time. Sorry, Mark. The other thing, I would like to see a little more variety in the speakers we have and more, I guess, people who can tie what they're saying into some of the spiritual traditions of the world and it not be just, their own thing, but rather sort of help us loop that around with what's going on in the world today. So I'll leave it at that.
Hello, I'm Lloyd. All of us have a wealth of life experiences, and I think it'd be interesting to learn more about what's the most important one for you. So I would suggest, as we maybe change up the format so someone would feel comfortable just telling a story for all of us, and get a diversity of life experiences, because we all have interesting stories, I'm sure, or we know people, or we know other people who would be good speakers. So I'd say focus on
Good morning, I'm Candy. I think that this is one of the most enlightened groups that I have ever come across. The ideas that are shared here are so useful and practical and raising our consciousness, yeah? I would love to see
more youth and young parents, and of course their keiki, and a program for them. I would be happy to lead that up. I'm not going to be there for every Sunday because I'll miss our meeting, our gatherings. But I think advertising in some way would be a good thing.
My name is Sally. I like the different speakers that we have each week. I've learned a lot throughout the time I've been coming. I would like to see two things. One, more people attend things like the singing bowls that we do once a month. We have that right before we start this meeting, so you could just come a little bit early, have one less cup of coffee, and come to that once a month. And the other thing I would like to see is similar, that we consider something like once a month, one of our folks here in the room talks about themselves and what they have done in their past. I was in the Rotary Club and we had something called classification talk, where someone would just tell us about themselves, what they do, what they've done, where they've been. And it was a great way to learn more about each of the members in our group. So I think something like that would be a lot of fun.
Is everybody gone? I know. Yeah. Do you like New Thought?
Yes, it's great for people with Asperger's.
Well, thank you. We're glad you're here. Welcome. And, hi, would you like to say why you come to New Thought? Really brief.
For the beautiful community and the learning. I love all the different talks every month, every week. Hi, I'm Sarah. Good morning.
Thanks for stepping up, sir. As long as I've got the mic, I'd love to see more science of mind kind of teachings.
More jokes.
Along with the program.
More jokes,
yes.
More jokes,
So we don't want to call you Dr. Pepper. Can you tell us your other name?
It's Casey.
Nice to have you, Casey.
Thank you. You can call me Dr. Pepper if you want.
That's dangerous if you come back, we're just gonna say, I can't remember his name, I'll just call him Doctor. But yeah, more than one doctor, so we'll see that. Really, thank you, everyone. It was very helpful. It's gonna be very helpful in our planning. And we will take a look, we'll write all your suggestions down. Thank you for your feedback. And appreciate everything, all your input, very much. Okay, let's see. Baboda, could we have a short song?
Okay.
Do you know one of those? Do you know a short sing-along? They usually longer. Whatever you want to do.
You can sing and dance and everything.
Whatever you want to do is good.
Because this is like happy birthday, New Thought. Hello? Am I on?
Oh, sorry.
This is happy birthday, New Thought. Right? Happy birthday. It's your birthday. My birthday to you. It's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, yeah. Let's go on the party. Let's go on the party. Birthday, I like it to dance. Birthday, cha 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 cha. Birthday, I like it to dance. Birthday, come on and dance.
See, that's one thing, you can plan out anything you want, but what happens, happens here. I mean, what happens here, and it doesn't have to stay here. Remember that. Right, let's see. So, hold on a second. So it's my great pleasure and opportunity to introduce our president of New Thought, Pasha McGregor. And you know that we don't have a guest speaker today, but Pasha's going to lead us through the new member ceremony. And maybe she'll even tell a little story about the flowers that are here. Some of you mentioned flowers. And we just had such a beautiful thing happen this morning that just is very moving. So we're going to introduce her formally, okay? She was born Priscilla Davidson. I don't know if you all knew that, so there might be some facts in here you did not know. She moved to Kona in 1972 with her husband, Rob, AKA Condor. There it is back there. Their daughter, Laura, and their second child in utero, who came a few months later. Kalani came a few months later. Bless your heart, Pasha. Pasha's worked as a mom, a Girl Scout leader, public school teacher, really where she made a big impact in this community. She introduced thousands of youngsters to the joy and challenges of learning foreign languages, primarily French and Russian, which is not an easy language to teach, unless you have Pasha. So wanting to expand their horizon, she organized educational tours, taking them, middle school kids, to Russia, France, French Polynesia, and China. Gee, just 4 countries, Pasha? In 1977, Pasha joined the church that gradually evolved to New Thought Center Hawaii. And it's been an evolution ever since, but it's kind of started there. It was only 6 years old at the time. It was a baby. She was with us from our babyhood. She was the main Sunday school teacher for over 10 years. In 1997, she was elected to the Board of Trustees. It's a long time. Served on the board since that time, since 1977. She served on this board. I'm sorry, 1997. She served on this board except 2 different years when she took 1 year off. So she's had 2 years off since 1997. Wow. And every gray hair in her head proves it. No, we've been, yeah, anyways, for the past decade, so for the last 10 years, she's been president. That's a big say about you guys. So here's how my experience in working with Pasha. Pasha is patient. She's kind. She's very focused. She's so committed to New Thought, probably more than any of us, which is kind of the glue that's held New Thought together over the years. She's giving, she's understanding, She's steadfast. She's a wonderful mediator. And she continually, in a split second, adapts to the situation at hand.
Yeah, she's fun.
Including today. She is fun. She comes out with little jokes and quips sometimes that you're not ready for. You go, whoa, okay. So here's what I would say. Pasha and New Thought Center Hawaii go literally and metaphorically hand in hand. Yes, thank you. Patty?
Tony, thank all of you.
Take off my glasses. So you got my
Yay! Yay!
Well, I have a strange mix of emotions this morning as I stand here before this wonderful assembly, because I just found out last night that one of our foremothers made her transition. Virginia, once Peyton, once Lawson, more recently Halliday, the same Virginia though. And that was, she's in this picture here wearing a beautiful green robe. So I just want to honor her before we get into our welcoming of our newest members, because she's, well, until 2 days ago, she was one of our two oldest members, going back to that time in 1971 when they signed the papers to make us real with the state of Hawaii. And it's like when I first came to, well, at that time it was a different name. It was Religious Science, Kona Community Church of Religious Science, I think. But Virginia was one of the first people I met. And she was so warm and dignified, well-spoken, such a consciousness of service to New Thought and to the wider community. I was just a young mom with a couple of little kids. One of them was still nursing. I didn't have a profession. I didn't have any leadership roles. And, you know, I just looked up to her like she was kind of a role model and a mentor. But over many years of sharing Sundays together and just the years passing, she became really a friend. And she was part of many celebratory occasions, both at church and in my personal life. I can't quite believe it, but you know, it's like, it's all about love, you know, the beginnings, the endings, everything in between. And last thing I wanted to say about Virginia, though, is she was a teacher in the public school system here, I think, for close to 50 years. And at the beginning, well, it's really interesting that when our tiny little church, 3 of the founding members were African American at the time when you could practically count the Kona Black people on the fingers of your hands. I don't think you even had to use your toes. And she did so much for race relations, just like by being her authentic self. I know for my 2 children, and she was what a Black person is, you know, and So multiply that by a few thousand. She could have touched 10,000 young people in her professional life. And just by being that wonderful person. And I mean, it's sort of like positive prejudice. If the only Black people you know are just such awesome, wonderful people like Virginia, you're just gonna think everybody's like that, that looks similar to her. So, so thank you, Virginia. And the thing that Tony was referring to, after these flowers were already in the basket, this one biggest flower kind of seemed like it moved, like it turned a little bit. So we're gonna honor our 10 new members today. And we're also gonna we have one extra flower, thanks to Leah. That one's gonna be in honor of Virginia. Okay, so there's a few of our new members can't actually participate in the ceremony. 2 of them are on Oahu, but most of you are here, which is awesome. So I'm gonna call you up so that we can, I can tell you what your role is gonna be in this. So that would be Kathy, Rosalia, is Dharma here? I guess not. No. Kathy, Rosalia, Jim, Theo, and tell me if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Is it Zihahira?
Yes, well, Zahara, but I go by Zoe because it's easier to pronounce.
Okay, if that's what you prefer.
Yes,
but it has your real name on the certificate. Come on. Okay, and Charlie and Soul. I think that's the ones who are physically present today.
Come on down.
Now, technically, all I have to do is say their names and their members, but we like to make it a little more elaborate and impressive. So come and fill in the space behind the table, please. Let's see. Okay, so move this way just a little bit so we can be more centered. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need 3 board members to stand in for the ones who can't be with us this morning. Tony's handy. Can a couple of other board members step forward, please? Now, let's see, maybe one on this side to keep the balance. Okay, so I'm gonna ask each of you to take, oh wait, let's see. You have 2 hands, yeah, we can do this. Okay, take 1 flower. Okay, I'll take this. This is the Virginia.
Yeah.
Kathy, do you have one?
Yeah.
So what did we count? Or do we need
We need one more board member.
No, I have the Virginia flower, but we need one more board.
One more board member. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I think you're right. We need a board member. Oh, we got it.
Just taking some pictures so we look pretty.
Okay, now what most of you are going to do is, in addition to the flower, this is why you need your other hand.
No.
Take the card, any card.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why we needed the board member.
They're different.
They're all good.
So you have reading about it.
Okay, so each of the new members is going to read what is written on their slip of paper, which is one of the 10 affirmations on the New Thought membership form, and then plant their flower in the vase here. And these are very rare flowers. They're long stem hibiscus. But the first one is going to be for our dear friend and foremother, Virginia, okay, on her journey to the next stage of consciousness. All right, Leo, looks like you're first. Could you move the chair a little back so you can get and so I'm gonna set the mic on the table, so whoever's turn it is to, well, I can just give it to you. Maybe it's easier just answer.
Yeah.
We affirm the freedom of all persons as to beliefs, and we honor the diversity of humanity, affirming the dignity of human beings as founded on the presence of God within them, and therefore the principle of democracy.
We affirm that we are all spiritual beings dwelling in a spiritual universe governed by spiritual law. And in that alignment with spiritual law, we can heal, prosper, and harmonize.
We affirm that God, the good, is supreme, universal, and everlasting.
No.
We affirm expression of the highest spiritual principles in loving one another unconditionally, promoting the highest good for all, teaching and healing one another, ministering to one another and living together in peace in accordance with the teachings of Jesus and other enlightened teachers.
Yeah.
We affirm the unity of God and humanity in that the divine nature dwells within and expresses through each of us by means of our acceptance of it as health, supply, wisdom, love, life, truth, power, beauty, and peace.
We affirm the power of prayer and the capacity of each person to have mystical experience with God and to enjoy the grace of God.
Yeah.
We affirm God as mind, infinite being, spirit, ultimate reality.
We affirm our evolving awareness of the nature of reality and the willingness to refine our beliefs accordingly.
We affirm that our mental states, like miracle-mindedness,
are carried forward into manifestation and become our experience in daily living. Thank you.
We affirm the manifestation of the kingdom of heaven here and now.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. I do need to read the names of the people who are also being recognized as new members, even though they're not here. Okay. Could you hold this for me, Cindy? Okay, Nancy Shipley Rubin, Errol Rubin, Carola Vinsky, and Dharma, whose real name is, I think, Lisa Haber. I believe that's everybody. Now, I have certificates for all of you that are here, but first you need to receive your lays so that you get the hug and your hands will be free. So the certificate will come after the lays, and the lays were made by Patty, Jamie, and Leah. And oh, I saw Alicia adding flowers to them, and Barca. So thank you all, lay ministry. Okay, so will you, those people kind of get to work distributing what your creations? Maybe one from each side until you meet or something.
Don't be shy, we have food waiting.
Oh no, this is only for the actual new members. So the stand-in board members, you're finished your duty. Thank you.
Can I get a hug?
Don't sit down yet. There's gonna be a photo op.
And a certificate.
Okay, so now let's see, did we get everything? Did Jim get one? Jim needs a leg. Okay. Okay, we just happen to have a professional photographer on the board, so she will immortalize this moment as soon as all of you are complete with your lays. Okay, so Zoe, can you move in a little closer to the photo? Okay. Oh my goodness, so not only Leah, lots of people are immortalizing this moment.
Okay, don't lean on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like this.
Yeah.
Stand up. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Short or tall, we love you all.
Big smiles. Yay. Thank you.
And then the final step is the certificate. So we'll get you one picture with you holding your certificate. Just a second.
Are you putting this on Facebook, please?
Yeah, it'll be on
okay
Facebook.
with that? We have to get.
It'll be on our Facebook page. Yes, it'll be on our
I don't
Facebook
see anyone
page.
snapping.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, one more new member. I forgot to announce Linda Gill is also recognized as a scholar.
Is Linda here?
Is Linda Zoe? Yes. All right. So hold up your certificates, please, but don't hide your face. One glass.
Sorry.
Like this.
That's it.
Good job. One more. Yay.
Please put this on Facebook.
Okay, so let's do make an exception to our usual practice and give them a round of applause. Okay, new members, you may be seated, and I'm turning the mic back over to Tony.
Thank you, Pasha. Congratulations, everyone. We welcome you. We're so happy to have you join us officially. No, there's yours to keep and to wear in good health and happiness. Now we're going to be doing our offertory music where we get to energetically or physically give back to the thought, however you're able. And it's your really generous and beautiful donations this past year, all years, but especially this past year that has helped us grow because we have increased our numbers, helped us thrive because I think we've been, I don't know, it's a different energy here now than it was years ago. It's not better or worse, it's different. And it helps us all to stand in that love and in that way that carries us through some of the times and difficulties we may be experiencing. So everything is more precious now than ever before. And so you are all precious. And we so appreciate you. Roberta, would you like to do a song?
When all the world's a hopeless jungle, and raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens up a magic lane. Now the clouds darken up the skyway. There's a rainbow highway to find. Reading from your window pane to a place behind the sun. Just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a land under the once in a lover's life. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And the dreams you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wake up there, fish upon the storm, and in that people behind. Where trouble melts like lemon drops, where you'll find somewhere over the rainbow. Skies are blue. And the dream that you dare to dream to someday I rub my eyes, and in that land beyond the skies you find me. I'll be a laughing daffodil and leave those troubled cares that fill my mind behind. Somewhere the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Guess what? So can you rely? We can fly over the rainbow, over the rainbow. We can fly.
Thank you, Rebecca. That was great. It's always a favorite. Love that song. I think it is all the time when I hear that song. And this is the reason Palmer and I are here on this island.
It's real.
Yes, it's real. So coming up at New Thought, we're going to do some brief announcements. We have Sunday service here at 10 o'clock. Free childcare is reserved. Next 3 Sundays is Kumukiao Ching. Know your gift to share your gift. And Makana no Makana Aku. Excuse my mispronunciation. Then on the 23rd, we have Marie Rose Fonley, Cultivate Your Soul. We have a new musician coming that we're very happy to welcome, Olga Sandos. That's her name when she plays the music. On 3/2, Linda Boozer's coming back. She's the lady that walked the Camino Trail. And now the talk every year it evolves is called the Joy Challenge. Not the joy of challenge, but the Joy Challenge. And music by Dick Franklin. We have our weekly classes with Jinan Wong with her Tai Chi on Mondays 4:30 to 5:30. Crystal Bowls second Sunday, so it'd be March 9th, and we have one today. And like somebody was saying, just come a little early and go to the meditation and then come right here. And if you pick it, and then it just makes everything smoother. You do one after the other. Last of the month Sunday is potluck. So February 23rd. Special events, Maria Man, Life Waves, monthly workshops, their shamanic journey, 1 to 5, Friday the 21st. And by the way, these are all on our Facebook page and our New Thought Center page. So just go ahead and sign up if you'd like over there. Put your name on the list. We're happy to mail one out to you. February 21st is Tierra Lum, opening your throat chakra. How to activate your local healing powers. That sounds good to me. Saturday, March 1st, Margie. Where's Margie? There's Margie back there. She's doing independent living 10 to 12 on the line. And you can see her if you have any questions about that. March 8th, we have a special auntie who's coming back, who's lived on island a long time, and she's now working with the Native people in New Mexico. She's coming back and doing a workshop, Mysticism of Aloha. And that's going to be out here on the line. That's a not to be missed, honestly. It's a very, very amazing information. Her families are keepers of a lot of the plants on island, and there's a lot of history that goes very deep. So that's March 8th.
Her name?
Oh, I'm Auntie Lehua Lopez. Mysticism of Aloha. That'll go a lot deeper. Our prayer ministry, there are the boxes over there. Please put your written request in. We've had a lot of love and support, and even miracles coming from that. So, and if you want to learn more about the prayer ministry, see Pomai or Pasha or any of those others that are involved with that. Yeah, so sign up for the mailing list. We're happy to send all this out to you. So that's it for that. And now about the meeting, we're going to now do some music from Viboda, but this is going to be transitional music. This is where we get to stand up and stretch. If you're not a member and you would like to leave, you can do that now. Members, there's packets over there on the table. Pick a packet and it'll have the outline of everything going on in the paperwork and all the different documents. And we'll try to restart and regroup as soon as we can. So if you could do us a favor, I know we are such a social, wonderful, loving group. If you could get your packets and really go back and sit down, and so it will help us start the meeting faster, so we can get done faster, so we can eat.
Yay!
Yay! And at that, pardon?
Non-members do not have to leave.
Oh no, no, non-members don't have to leave, but if they need to. I know some people do. This is a good time to do it. Our actual closing song will follow the meeting. We're not going to do that now. We're just going to have transitional meeting. So music.
So
Thank
10
you.
minutes. You think we can start the meeting in 10 minutes?
Yeah. If everyone gets their packet, stretches and uses the restroom and come back. Okay, let's see how efficient we are. Yay, go team, go team. Thank you for coming. Okay, now I got it. Hold on.
We're coming back. I don't know.
Could you turn the hand like that? She wants to talk.
Beautiful body and